welcome to our Sung Doh video. This is meant to be a training video for all of my black belts who have this weapon. This is our leadership weapon a couple cycles ago. Alright, so if you have your Sung Doh, remember this is a very long form. This is a form that requires a lot of space, so make sure that you have a decent amount of space around you, not only, front and back when you're moving, but also to the sides of you, because we're going to be swinging this around, moving it around our bodies a lot. So make sure you're cautious today. First thing we need to learn is how to hold it properly, right? Remember, I'm holding it, my left hand, my pointer finger goes down the back of the weapon, not the side of the handle, the back of the handle. I should be holding the gold part, right, the guard here. I should be holding with the rest of my hand, the rest of my fingers, and it should just nicely rest in the crook of my elbow and against the side of my arm. Not the inside, because if I move it, I'm going to stab myself in the neck. All right, so it's on the side of my arm here. From attention stance, my hand is up and I bow. Bring my hand back for Jumbi, and we start by turning to our left. Remember, we don't have traditional Taekwondo front stances here. We have a back stance and then we extend, right? Our back leg should be straight. This is a front stance for this form. So if I tell you to be in a front stance, unless I specify otherwise, it will be this kind of front stance, this foot position here. All right, so first move, we are looking to our left foot steps into that front stance, sweeping, easy pawn heel strike one, right? It should be like you're pressing something here, not a strike and stop. All right, so let's do that one more time. From here, I look like a crescent kick motion with my arm. I'm going to sweep, step, and press. I bring my left foot back into a rear stance, bring my weapon across, right hand, palm open here. I'm going to grab the weapon with my right hand. Right foot steps, left foot steps together. I'm stabbing. My left hand, right, is against my forearm. If you look at it from the side, right, you should almost not be able to see my hand. It should be in line with your forearm like that. So let's go back. That's our first segment. Let's do it again. Remember, positioning it in your left hand, left finger across the back of the weapon. From ready position here. I look. Sweep, step, and pressing one, come back, two, right? The point of my weapon pointing towards my target, the blade should be facing up towards the sky. I grab with my right hand, right foot steps, left foot steps together, and I stab in front of me here. Notice it is a straight line from my shoulder all the way down to the tip of the weapon. You shouldn't be holding it here like this. It should droop onto your pointer finger here. That's how you create that straight line. One more time, first segment. Ready? From here, finger is in, hand is here. I look, sweep, step, and press one. Left foot drags back into rear stance. Two, right foot steps, left foot steps up, stabbing three. And that is the first segment of our Sung Doh. Let's start the second segment of our Sung Doh. From that stab we just did in the first segment, I'm going to give my weapon a thumbs down. I'm going to bring it around the back of my body, almost like I'm going to slide the back of the weapon flat across my back. Right? So from that stab, thumbs down, I come around, sweeping my back, both hands palm up, my left foot steps back into that front stance. Palms up in one, I turn my hand the last second, palms down as I cut across two. Your arm should be in a T shape here. All right, go back to that close stance again, step. Now remember, my right hand, I'm gonna come around, thumbs down. I block my back, left foot steps back into that front stance here, palms up, sweeping cut one, my palms turn down at the last second. My sword should be underneath this arm here, right? It's the bottom arm. And then I cut out, palms down, two. One more time. All right, so from here, stab. Notice when I'm cutting as well during those two strikes, my arms are as straight as I can get them. From as soon as I start here, my arms need to be straight during the entire two cuts. Don't bend your elbows. All right, so from step, I turn, thumbs down, block my back, palms up, step and strike one, palms down, striking two. Now from here, thumbs down again. This time I'm coming the other way around my body. Right foot steps together. I block my back, behind my head, right? I'm holding the weapon here. It's in between my thumb and my pointer finger, holding the back of the weapon here. Left foot steps back into that front stance. I block in front of me. My sword is at a 45-degree angle. It's not flat this way, not flat forward, 45-degree. We are catching someone's sword, striking over our head. So let's go again from the stab. From, stabbing, here. Thumbs down, I bring it around my back, palms up, left foot steps back into front stance, striking 1, palms down, striking out 2. I follow that momentum coming this way, thumbs down, right foot steps together, block my back, left hand comes up to cradle that weapon, right in between my pointer finger and my thumb, left foot steps back into front stance, and I block. All right, one more time. That is the next segment there, that big chunk. So let's do that segment one more time together. Ready? From, step, thumbs down. I block my back, palms up, left foot steps back into front stance. Cutting 1, palms down. Cutting 2. Following that energy, I turn my thumb down, right foot comes back, close stance, behind my head. Between my pointing finger and thumb, I'm holding the sword, left foot steps back, I bring it in front of my head, and I block. And that is the end of the second segment. So let's do that again, one more time. Nice and fluid. Ready? Stabbing. Thumbs down, blocking, palms up, cutting 1, palms down, 2, coming back, catching, stepping in, blocking. And that's it. Good work. Let's start the third segment of our Sung Doh form. Right, we ended our last segment with this high block here. My blade is out at a 45-degree angle. From here, I just caught someone's weapon. I'm going to tilt it to my left at a 45-degree. The sword is here. As we tilt it, their blade is sliding off, disarming them, and then we're going to come in and strike them over the head. All right, so we're here. I'm blocking. I'm going to tilt that sword down into my left 45 degrees. The weapon just slid off of yours. My left leg is going to cross in front of my right. My right knee, my right shin should be against the back of my left calf here in a cross stance. From here, I'm going to circle around, striking over the head here, right? So I'm going to show you that motion again. From here, I'm going to bring the sword down, bring it around, over my head, and I strike. You let it fall into place. Remember, this form does not have any rough, strong, powerful strikes like most of our Taekwondo forms would have, right? They're all very smooth, big, flowy motions. Even our strikes over the head here, they should all fall into place as to harshly falling into place, like how we do with our strikes normally. So let's go from right foot forward, blocking here again. Remember, we tilt the weapon, left foot crossing in front, over the head, 1. From here, I'm going to bring the weapon down, right? You're coming down on the left side of your body, on the open side of your body here. From this strike, I'm going to bring it down. I step forward with my right foot, striking 2. Last one, I'm going to twirl the weapon. As I twirl it though, I'm going to bring my body weight back onto my back leg, twirl back, striking forward there. What I'm doing is, right, I'm striking someone 3 times. The first one, I strike 1, I'm advancing, coming in 2, someone's gonna try and strike my hand, I move my hand out of the way, I come back in with that next strike. That's what that combination is. So let's start from right foot forward again, blocking here. Let's go with me, ready? Remember, we're tilting to our left foot steps in front, striking over the head, 1. Now from here, I bring my weapon down, right foot steps into front stance, 2. Leaning back, I twirl my weapon, striking 3, keeping this hand up during that strike. Now, this next strike is a reverse figure 8. I'm gonna do it towards you so you can see it a little better first. Right, from here, I'm gonna bring the weapon up, the blade is coming up this way. Like I'm cutting somebody from toe to head, bottom to top, this way. So practice that motion, straight arm, all the way up and down this way. See, my blade is coming up, facing towards the ground, and then coming up towards the sky here. So from that strike we just did, that twirl and strike, I'm going to bring my left hand in. I'm going to rest it on my forearm, almost like how we did for our stab, except not as perfect, right? It can just be sideways as long as it's in and not going to get cut off by the sword. That's the idea. From here, I bring my left hand in, I rest it, I come up, striking up for that figure eight. 1, 2, for this last one. Watch me very carefully. I'm going to turn that right foot sideways, like I'm in a middle stance. Left foot, as I strike up over my shoulder, I'm going to have my left foot cross behind here. I'm going to drag it past my right leg on the ball of my foot here, right? It's a scorpion strike is the best way I can describe it. I'm striking over my right shoulder, coming up this way. My weight is completely on my right leg here. Let's do that segment one more time all together. From right foot forward, holding it, blocking it here. Remember, I tilt the weapon, left foot crosses in front. I strike over the head, 1. I come down, right foot steps forward, front stance, 2. I lean back, twirl, 3. Bring my left palm in, coming up, left side of my body first, right? It's on the inside of me. I strike up, 1, 2, turn that right foot, left foot shoots behind, and 3. Ideally, it should be a straight line from my shoulder to the point of my weapon. That's the end of that segment. Let's do it one more time. Last one. Ready? Right foot forward, blocking here. Ready? Tilt the weapon to the left. Left foot crosses in front, striking over the head, 1. Bring my weapon down, right foot strikes 2, bringing it back, striking 3. Bring my palm in, I come up, figure 8, 1, 2, turn that right foot, left foot shoots behind, and 3. And that is the end of that segment of the form. Now, we're going to go all the way from the very beginning of the form, and we're going to tie the first 3 segments all together. So, I'm going to start over here. Since you are traveling this whole form pretty much in a straight line from side to side, first half of the form is all going to the left side. So make sure you have enough room going to your left here. So, ready? Holding it. Back of your finger, right? Pointing fingers on the back of the weapon here. Holding my weapon at my left side. Right hand is here. Let's go from the very top. Ready? From close stance. I look to my left. Left hand sweeps. Left foot steps into that front stance. Pushing strike 1. I bring my foot back. Rear stance. Ready? Right foot steps. Left foot steps together. And stab it. I'm going to tilt it thumbs down. I block my back. Palms up. Left foot steps back. Cutting 1. Palms down. Cutting 2. Following that momentum. And down to the side. Left leg crosses in front. Over the head 1. I bring my weapon down on my left side. Right foot steps. Over the head 2. Twirling. And 3. Bring my left palm in. I come up. Striking figure 8 upwards. 1, 2. Turn my right foot. Left foot. Shoots behind 3. That is the first 3 segments all together of this Sung Doh form.